This is a prototype video of a service I'm considering to offer at some point, in which I take a cryptocurrency or a token, a new ICO, and I basically vet it and the team behind it using, and also I forecast the value of the token in the coming years using dowsing rods. So I've chosen OptiToken as my first test of this concept, and this is a algorithmically traded hyperdeflationary cryptocurrency, the world's first, and it looks like a very promising project, an interesting project, so that's why I picked it. And it's basically a portfolio of different cryptos that they use, and they use an algorithm and machine learning to trade these cryptos on the market, so they make profit. And the algorithm has been developed by crunching numbers from the work of experienced traders, and they also integrate machine learning to make the algorithm even better. And so far this algorithm has actually outperformed Bitcoin since it started in late November, I think it was, last year. So by holding, so it's Bitcoin is basically seen as the benchmark for the cryptocurrency market, and using this algorithm they have made a good profit even in a hard market that has been struggling. So it's very interesting, so people can use this to learn what to invest in and what not. But the more interesting thing also for people who want to participate in the ICO, which is going on right now, is that they will make sure that they call it a hyper-deflationary crypto token, and what they do, every buy cycle, a portion of the profits they make will be used to buy the OptiToken itself on the market, and this will create a price pressure, which means that if you buy it now in the ICO, it will most likely increase in value as they continue to buy it up, and the tokens that are bought back will be sent to an unspendable address, and this can all be verified because everything is done transparently on the blockchain. It's based on the Ether blockchain. So this is an interesting thing. I mean, if you buy it now, that the price is right now it's $0.22 or 22 cents, and the ICO price increases every week or every other week, I think, for a while until the ICO is over. So right now you get it for a pretty low price. And I've taken the liberty to vet the team and the project by calibrating the teams behind this OptiTokens, the level of consciousness of the team as a unit, and that was exactly at 400, which means it's a team of highly intelligent and capable and good people with integrity. And the project itself calibrates at 290, so it's, it has integrity and it has beneficial. Everything below 200 is not beneficial, is without integrity and beneficial, not beneficial to the world, or destructive. You could say it's below 200 is destructive and without integrity. So anything above 200 is with integrity and to different various degrees of beneficialness. So 290 is pretty good. I mean, this thing is not making the world, it's just helping people to trade cryptocurrencies. So it's not exactly ending world hunger, right? I mean, it's not a most heart-based thing, but it's still provides value, so 290 seems reasonable. So then you can say, how can a project is not a conscious being, you know, it's just how can that have a level of consciousness? Well, everything is made of consciousness, and any given book, video, movie, any object actually has a frequency which is tied up to the level of the scale of consciousness. So this is how you can see if something is beneficial or not. So a book can be like, you know, death metal music, most likely very low on the scale of consciousness. As far as I've checked, it's in the very bottom, because listening to that kind of music is actually destructive, not only because of the lyrics, but the actual music itself has a low vibration, low frequency. And the same with, you know, certain movies, very nasty horror movies and these things, they have a low vibration, low frequency, which is not is destructive. So everything, every project, even thoughts, like even, you know, everything has a frequency. So that's how you can measure the project's level of consciousness, because the project is a sort of a unit in the mass consciousness, and it has a frequency, and that's what I measure. So it seems like a pretty good project, and if you want to invest, there is a link in the description below to the website. You can check it out more, and you know, you can do your own research about it. But for me, it looks pretty good, and you can see the price I've predicted for it. The end of this year, it will be at $6 if my predictions are correct. End of next year, $14, and end of 2020, it will be as high as $28. So if you buy it now at 22 cents, it's a pretty good increase in the coming years. So, but that's just how it looks right now, as any prediction of the future is never set in stone. But I'm considering investing in this a little bit myself. Not sure yet, but I might invest some money in this. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of video, and I might have a service in the future where actually people can come to me with tokens, send me an email about a token or an ICO they are interested in, and then I will charge them a little bit, and they will get this kind of information. I will make a video for them, and I will also calibrate the value of whatever token they want for the future, and these things. So this is just a trial balloon, or what you want to call it, like a test run. So I might have that kind of service, but I mean, you have to see at the end of the year if my predictions are somewhat true. If they're not, you know, then nobody's going to believe me anyway. So that's no point in doing this service yet. But at the end of 2000